Hi, everybody. Recording. Yay. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm Amy, never, ever, ever going to quit Pennington. And I'm a consultant, and we have some consultants online here, but we also have some guests online tonight. So we are so excited. If you are here, well, you're all here to hear about the new summer products. You all are, because we don't get them as early as the directors like Suzanne. So, like, we're just learning about it too. So, we're excited to hear about it. And I think you probably are excited to hear about it as well. This is just a sneak peek, right? The first peek. So a few consultants can order these now, but most consultants can order these on the 15th. So regardless, let your consultant know. Do you have pen and paper with you, guests? So that you're like, oh, I want to see that. I want to try that. Right. Let your consultant know what you're interested in. Okay, you want more information or you just want to buy the thing. Either one works. Okay, there will be special savings bundles tonight. Okay, so keep your eyes out for that. That will be coming later. And then we are going to have a drawing on Sunday for a super fun giveaway. And I will tell you all about that at the end of this call. Okay. And I really think we're going to only go about half an hour. So it's not a long time. Hang out with us till the end so you can find out all of that information. Okay. All right, so welcome, and I'm going to turn it over to Suzanne about the products.
Awesome. Thank you, Amy. Okay, so let's just jump in. And I thought first we could watch a video from Mary Kay about these new foundations because they say it so much better than I do. So here we go.
Introducing the new Time-Wise 3D Foundation. Powered by skin-loving ingredients. Medium to full coverage in 36 shades with needle nose precision. All-day wear and 2 stunning finishes. Luminous moisturizes, matte controls shine. A skin-smart foundation that moves with you. Time-Wise 3D Foundation. True to you.
All right, with 36 shades, I'm sure we can find your perfect match. So I want to show you a couple other videos. And one is, I think it's this one, about wearing matte or luminous. So here we go.
Mary Kay Time-Wise 3D Foundation comes in both matte and luminous. Let's watch Devin apply both finishes with the new Mary Kay Complexion Sponge. Check it out.
All right, so how do you know which one to use? Which one's right for you? Let's watch this video.
The naming convention of the new Time-Wise 3D foundations have removed the undertone, but we have a great resource for you. Try Mary Kay's category chart that might help you determine the best tones and matches for your customers. Did you know that undertones don't really change, even when your skin gets lighter or deeper? You're looking for 3 things in particular. Here's a super easy quiz that you can try, no tools needed. 1, look at your veins. If they're green, then you might be warm. If they're blue or purple, you might have cool. And if they're a mixture, you might be neutral. Number 2, analyze how your skin changes in the sun. 1, maybe your skin might burn altogether, you might be cool. Or if your skin tans and deepens throughout the summer, you might be warm. Or you're unsure, you're probably neutral. And third, if you're wearing jewelry, if gold pops, you might be warm. And if silver pops, you might be cool. But girl, if you look great in both, you might be neutral. Let me show you how to shade match anywhere, anytime in 30 seconds. It's called the stripe test. Select 3 foundation shades that closely match your skin tone. First and most important, you've got to find natural lighting. Swipe vertically on the jawline. The shade that disappears into your skin is your matte. My best suggestion is to start with finding their perfect shade on the Mary Kay's Foundation Finder tool. Whether your appointment is in person or online, this is the right tool. Just head to a window for even natural light, scan your face, find your perfect match, and you'll look like the expert. Once you have the best match, you're going to get to pick what finish you want. Mary Kay has 2 finishes, matte and luminous. My pro tip, just buy both finishes. Why, you ask? Well, do you wear the same shoe to every event? Probably not. So why wear the same foundation? The event or occasion, even the time of year, all plays a factor in what finish you might want to wear. Go ahead and try both foundation finishes on your skin to see how it dries down, changes color in just a few minutes, even just wears. These are best tips that you can use with your customers. Here are some finish combinations that I would recommend to your customers to use. Choose matte for all day wear and flawless photos. Choose luminous for evening events or those glowier weekend looks. Choose to mix and match. Maybe try the matte in your T-zone and the luminous on the cheeks for a custom look. No matter what finish you pick, matte or luminous, remember, you'll be the same shade in both. Beauty consultants, listen up. Here's a pro tip. You want to get with your customers twice a year to find both their summer and winter shade. This will help their complexion wardrobe look flawless all year long.
All right, and now we're going to learn how to use this super cool tool that I'll be showing you in just a minute, but I want to show you the video on how to use it.
Want airbrush makeup? Well, it all starts here. A damp Mary Kay complexion sponge. The perfect tool for a seamless finish for liquid and cream products. But your foundation can look totally different depending on what tool you use. If you use a liquid foundation brush, that is going to give you a fuller look and a polished finish, or you could use the Mary Kay complexion sponge, which is going to give you that airbrush look, seamless filter, or sometimes you've got to use the tools on hand. Clean fingers is great for a quick application or warming the product on the skin. Let's get back to that airbrush look. You're going to want a damp blending sponge. That's right. Taking the sponge, putting it under water, and squeezing it out. Don't worry, it isn't a dish towel. And applying your product on the back of the hand to warm up the product. Or you could use a foundation brush. Then apply the product onto the face. Blending out with a sponge by bouncing or stippling, not dragging. A better product placement, placing it on the back of the hand. But there aren't any firm rules on how you apply your foundation. So pick whatever you like to apply and blend with. Use the rounded side for foundation. The pointed edge is ideal for small areas of the face. The flat edge is to bake or set when the sponge is dry. A little pro tip. The pointed edge is great for precision blending of concealer under the eye or around the nose. No matter what side, Mary Kay's complexion sponge has it all.
All right, so let's dig in. I am super excited to try that, what they talked about using the matte in the T-zone and then the luminous in my cheek area. I always use luminous just because
Sabi ko tatawagan ko siya. Give us until tomorrow to make a decision.
Mute everybody. Hang on. Okay, I use luminous because I have drier skin and I want to have a more dewy complexion. But those of you with oily skin, you're definitely going to want to use the matte finish. So first I'm going to start with our Mary Kay foundation primer. I love our primer. It's clear and it's like a photo filter for your face, and it helps to prepare your face for the foundation. It helps it to not transfer. It also smooths the surface and helps your foundation to last all day. So it's like a photo filter for your face. I love it. So we're just going to give that just a minute to dry. Today, I'm going to demonstrate light number 7 in the luminous. I can't even think of the thing. The luminous. Okay, I'm just going to start with a little bit on the back of my hand. If you can see that with my light very well. And this looks like it's going to be a pretty good match for my skin. And I'm just going to do some dots. I'm going to do half of my face I should have done the other side where I have more age spots. Because that's what I've noticed in the videos that I've seen is the way it covers. Now, I'm someone who I don't like the feel of foundation, and therefore I tend to wear CC cream. And so I'm going to go ahead and just blend that all over. This does seem to be a good match for me. Get a little bit more on stipple. And then I'm going to finish it off with the special sponge. Now, I don't have on any concealer or under eye corrector. Tonight, I'm just going to demonstrate this foundation in Luminous. And once again, this is the light number 7. If I turn down my light, that might help. There we go. Okay. So here is the sponge. Oh my goodness, you guys, this sponge comes in this box. So you want to make sure and get it wet, just like they talked about. You never want to use a sponge that's not wet because a sponge is porous and it doesn't do its job if it's all tight, right? It's just going to shift and move the product around. So you want to get it nice and wet and, squeeze it, usually about 10 times underwater, and then just use it in a stipple motion. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay. I know it's hard to tell with my zoom on, but you can see I tend to have redder skin and I have a lot of freckly and age spots, and this just totally smooth it out. I'm anxious to try, like I said, the matte in the middle, but I like that it's giving me a little bit of glow there, but not looking, sometimes when people put on Luminous, it just looks wet, right? And instead it's giving me that glow. So I really like that. I might actually try one shade darker. Now remember, consultants, you have access to a foundation shade chart because it's not necessarily one number darker, right? You have to look at the undertones. So this one's Ivory 7. I might bump it into a beige, neutral, or a cool because I tend to have the cool undertones. So I'm liking it. I like that it doesn't it feels like when I'm wearing a CC cream. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing foundation. But it definitely is better coverage than the CC cream. And I'm anxious to see how it wears all day. So tomorrow I am going to wear it along with my makeup and see how it's wearing. So I'm going to go ahead and put some more on the rest of my face so that I can demonstrate these new cheek colors to you. Yeah, I definitely want to go one a little bit darker next time. I mean, I know I am very light, but I think I could go with a little bit more color. So like I said, this is light 7. So maybe I'm going to be more in the medium range. Okay. And another great tip is you want to match your neck. But if you're someone who's out in the sun a lot and you tan, that doesn't mean you want to be as dark as your neck. You just don't want to, if you protect your face and you have a tan neck, you don't want to go completely matching your face to where you have a white face and a tan neck. Instead, you want to come somewhere in the middle there. So moving on to these awesome blush sticks. Look at these. You know what I love about these? They have a clear cap so you can see the color. How many times have you gotten these where they're the same and you're trying to read the bottom to see what shade it is, right? Because I like to wear both. And so this one is a berry color. It has some cool name. Just remember it's the berry one. And they just, they're rounded and perfect for summer. I love it. And cheek color is really in. If you have not been, let's use this fancy sponge here. If you have not been wearing cheek color, you need to get on the game because it definitely helps to lift, to brighten. I mean, look at this side in comparison to the other one already. It just gives you lift. And if you are over 45, you definitely want to bring it up into this area. It's called a curtain effect. You want to bring it up, and then that brings people's eye that way. And across the bridge of your nose is a new technique as well. You want to look as if you've been out in the sun, but not more seeable, not so subtle. True, very true. So someone said, notice commercials where the cheek color is more, you can see it on, but that's the thing. You don't want to wear a stripe, right? You want it to look as natural as possible. And you want it to look as though you've just been out in the sun, right? On a nice walk, brisk walk outside, just like you got a little color, right? Not like you've been sitting at a computer. So you can definitely tell I have cool undertones because this is the coral one, right? And this is the berry. And you can make it as dark or as subtle as you want, which I love. And so this one, coral, berry, right? See if I can turn this a different shade so you can see. All right, I think I would add a little bit more even and just build on that. And use my, I'm gonna put this one over here just because I like it. And build on it. There we go. A little bit with my fingers keeps the color there. Okay, so let me read about this real quick because I just want to see if it's water resistant. That's the one thing I'm looking at. So it says, oh, very cool. When you purchase one of these, I recommend getting both, by the way. Just it gives you more for your outfit, that kind of thing. So the coral one is called Kind Spirit, and the berry one is called Spark Change. And when you purchase one of these from April 26th to November 15th, for every purchase, $1 will be donated to the Mary Kay Ash Charitable Foundation, which is finding a cure for cancer and the fight against domestic violence. So purchase both, and then you'll have $2 going to the cause, and you will look fabulous for the summer. I cannot find if it's water resistant. I would think it doesn't transfer. So beauty consultants, I do not have my lookbook in front of me, but yes, when you get your lookbook in the mail, be sure and look up that cheek color because I'm pretty sure it will say heat resistant, water resistant, because it is a summer product. So let's talk prices. This complexion sponge is $14. And it's amazing what happens when you read the box. So it says dampen or squeeze out any excess water, dampen and squeeze out any excess water, apply products to sponge or face, then dab for a smooth, even finish. Now, here's the thing I didn't know. Clean after each use and replace every 1 to 3 months. So good to know, right? Okay, so this is the complexion sponge, $14. This is the foundation. I do recommend finding your true match. And they did talk about the foundation finder tool called the Telematch, where you can use the AI tool to find out what is your perfect shade. That will launch on May 16th when these products officially launch. So wanted to make sure you knew you're getting the sneak peek. So if you go to your beauty consultant's website and you're like, where are these products? They have not launched yet. But as Amy said, that doesn't mean you can't get them. All right. Some of our stellar sellers, they have preferred, if you're in the preferred customer program, they have the ability to order the products today because they had early ordering privilege on May 10th. So be sure and ask your beauty consultant, hey girl, when can you get the, or guy, we do have Christopher on tonight, and Christopher, hang tight. I got a good men's product to share with you tonight. So when can we order these products? So I, as a sales director, got to start ordering these on April 26th. I'm super excited. Beauty consultants, they can order on either May 10th or May 15th. If you're a beauty consultant and you're not sure, reach out to your recruiter or your sales director to find out which when you can order. So these blush sticks are $20 each. Remember, a dollar goes to the Mary Kay Ash Charitable Foundation for every purchase. And I'm just loving this cheek color. Can't wait to find out how long it wears. So be sure and watch my social media tomorrow because I am going to work tomorrow, construction. And so I'm going to wear my foundation and my cheek colors, and I'm going to see how they wear. If I need to touch them up midday or how I'm feeling about them and how long, especially that foundation. Let's talk about this foundation because, oh my goodness, it has the Mary Kay 3D formula in it, which means it has resveratrol in it. Resveratrol is the process a plant goes through to repair itself. And that's in this. Oh my goodness. The 3D stands for defends, delays, and delivers. So it defends your skin against the environment. It delivers high quality and anti-aging ingredient. And it delays the signs of aging. All of that power packed into this beautiful foundation. You guys, this foundation, the high quality ingredients, the way it behaves on your face, the whole thing, it acts like a $60 foundation. You know, have you ever purchased a foundation for $60? This behaves like a $60 foundation. You can get it for just $28. So be sure to talk to your beauty consultant about which shade is right for you, which type is right for you, whether it's matte or luminous, or like we talked about both. I have 2 more products to share with you before we get into our savings bundles. So we have a new mascara, and many of you who know me know I have to have mascara. If you've noticed, all I have on right now is eyeliner because you cannot see my eyelashes without mascara. So this is the first time I've tried this. It's called Panorama, Define, and Lift. And so it says, still starring that famous found out flutter you love, now featuring clump-free definition and an eye-opening lift for even more to adore. And the cost is $18. And here we go. Let's see how it rates because you know I'm fussy about my foundation. Hold on, you guys are gonna laugh. Oh, there we go. Let me grab the tube here. Okay. It definitely has that same wand as the Panorama where it helps to spread out your lashes. See how that works? And then one side is straight, one side is curved in the middle. And I know I have a customer on here who doesn't like the plastic. It's not plastic. It is the black fibers. I'm liking the length so far. Now, normally I would use a eyelash curler, and I definitely still need that because my eyelashes grow straight down. But I'm definitely liking, that's just one application. So let's look at the statistics here. 92% say lashes stay fully fanned out. That's important. 93% said lashes stay defined and separated, and 84% creates an instant lash lift effect. And so we're going to put on a second coat. I definitely like the coverage so far. But I have thin, blonde, straight lashes that grow straight down. So I'm anxious to try to see how we can get some lift here. Looking good. Wow, I really do have lashes in there. And I love this pointy wand because you can pull and stretch them out. All right. Not bad. I like it. Okay. And the cost for that is $18. And last but not least, we have our new men's fragrance. I am in love with this bottle, you guys. Look at, it's got this amber brown color to it. It's dark, then it becomes brown. It's just beautiful, gorgeous. And I love how it smells. So it has a citrus wood smell to it, top notes of citrus and sweet fruit with ozonic breath of fresh air like middle tones. Cypress and fresh florals, followed by vetiver. I don't know what vetiver is. So, oh yeah, I definitely like it. It definitely, I can smell that citrus, but with a woody, it's not the top note. The top note is citrus. So it's one of those middle notes, very woodsy. Love it. So the cost of this is $55. Love it. Passing it on over to Gail to talk about her savings bundles.
Hey, hi everyone. Are you ready for some great savings? First up, we have, here we go, it's coming up. First up, we have our Glow Bundle, which includes one of the new foundations and the complexion sponge, so you can use it to get the best look for yourself. This is just $39 for both of those. Now that's your first special. The second one is the Glow Up Bundle, which includes the foundation, complexion sponge, and your choice of the blush stick, $69. Next up is the Ultimate Glow Up Bundle, which has a foundation. I think this is all four of the new products. So if you're somebody that wants everything, you're going to want this one. It's got a new foundation, the sponge, both of the blush sticks, and the new Panorama mascara. Ooh, this is a super great deal, guys. And then, okay, I'm ready. And next up is the wonderful men's fragrance. It sounds yummy. I can't wait to smell it. Think it might smell good on the girls too. Should try it sometimes because sometimes the men's colognes smell good. It's True Optimism, like Suzanne said, with those wonderful notes, and it is just $49. And
then I think I
anything else?
take it over.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gail. And everyone, here is how you can get into the giveaway. Okay. So, what is being given away? Your foundation. Okay. Either formula, your color. That's what we're going to give away. And the drawing will be held 7 p.m. this Sunday, May 17th. So, you have some time to get some of these things done. So you will get one entry for watching live or replay. Look, you already did that one. So make sure you text your consultant, get me in the drawing, right? So those of you that are watching the replay, you text your consultant that you watched to the end of this replay, okay? And you also can get one entry for every $1 purchased. And then also, so you're adding up points here, 5 entries for sharing this video with 5 friends. Let your consultant know so they can check back with them. You'll get 5 entries for each bundle purchase, 10 entries for submitting your AI foundation match to your independent beauty consultant. That is using that foundation finder tool. By the way, I don't know if we said it, it's going to be on your consultant's web page. Okay, you just scroll down on their web page and it'll be Foundation Finder. There is one there now. You can play around with it, but it's not going to tell you you're in telematch. Okay, not until May 15th. So you'll just do it again. And that's the one that you'll send to your consultant. And we need to maybe figure that out for entries for now, since they can't do the IntelliMatch one yet, but that's okay. Oh, you have till the 17th. You have till the 17th. So on the 15th, you can do that one. All right. And then 10 entries for attending an in-person or virtual event, or for booking a party. We have an event coming up. I'll show you that to you in a second. And then 35 entries for joining our team. So if you didn't catch all these, your consultant will know, but if you want to take a quick picture with your phone on this, I'll leave it up like 2 more seconds. You can take a picture of how to get all of these entries, but your consultant will know. So I am going to tell you about that event. Remember, you can get points for going to an event entries, right? And there's one this Saturday in Edgewood. The address is on this picture right here. It's called the Dream Center. It's our Honoring Women Day, and it's at 11:30 a.m. We're going to do skincare and a quick 8-minute color, I believe. And I'm sure Suzanne will be bringing her new foundations and all the new products with her, so you can see them in person. So let your consultant know if you can be at that, and she'll RSVP and make sure that she saves a seat for you. All right. And I think I'm out of slides. Yes, I am. And I'm going to hand it back over to Suzanne.
Thank you, Amy. So most definitely talk to your beauty consultant, because at that in-person event, we are going to match everyone to the new foundation. So guess you'll get to match just before the event, and you'll get to try it on after you do your skincare. You'll get to try on the new foundation. So we're going to find the perfect match and perfect type for you. Now, beauty consultants, you can also come to the event and get matched after the guest event. So everyone can come and be matched in person on Saturday at 11:30. And I do have an RSVP link for you to sign up for that event. So now, beauty consultants, when do you get to order? And that's the other thing, is our savings bundles are for our guests, and I will be posting those on our Facebook guest page called Hero VIP Customers, as well as our unit page. So beauty consultants, you can grab those pictures and share them with your customers, but please don't post them publicly on social media, because they are a discount on the product, and we want to make sure that we keep those exclusively for our customers, those who are our customers. Now, beauty consultants, you receive either a 30% or a 50% discount on your products that you order. So you can get all of these products at either a 30 or 50% discount, depending on your active status right now. And that's right. If you join our team for $35, you get either a 30 or 50% discount on your personal products as well. In order to if you're currently inactive, in order to receive a 30% discount, you must order $100 retail. Pretty easy with these new products, right? You can get one of everything and get it at 30% off. Now, those of you who are active, you're going to get those products at 50% off. And like I said, some of you have early ordering privilege. You can order those now. And those of you who don't, you can order on the 15th. And just a slight correction, these products will not launch until Saturday, the 16th, on our websites, as well as our IntelliMatch Foundation AI tool that helps you match your foundation will be launching on our websites on the 16th. So a fun, fabulous week ahead of us. Please reach out to your beauty consultant so you get entered in the drawing. You could win your own personal match of foundation. I believe with 36 shades, we can find the right match for you. And that deadline for those entries are on Sunday. I can't think of anything else. Does anybody have any questions before we let you go? Please feel free to raise your hand. I'm going to stop the recording. Anybody?